Hello, I'm Rebecca Vaughn. It's Sunday, December 31st. Here's a look at your top stories from your trusted local news source. The Iowa caucuses are about 2 weeks away, and many candidates are continuing to try to get as much face time with Iowans as possible. That includes former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, who stopped in Coralville and Cedar Rapids this weekend. The poll aggregator 538 shows Haley within 3 points of Ron DeSantis in Iowa, with Trump still leading. Vivek Ramaswamy is fourth in the poll. Ramaswamy also campaigned in north central Iowa yesterday. The Iowa caucuses are on January 15th. And with the Iowa caucuses entering the final stretch, Iowa's Gray TV stations will host virtual town halls with the top candidates to answer questions you want to ask. We'll sit down one-on-one with the candidates for the Republican nomination. Ron DeSantis is the first to agree to take part live on the night of January 2nd at 7. You can submit your questions for him at kcrg.com. We've also requested similar interviews with Nikki Haley and Donald Trump. Yesterday, around a dozen eastern Iowans held a vigil for Palestinians amid the ongoing war between Israel and Hamas.
Got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho, the occupation has got to go.
The vigil took place in the Ped Mall in downtown Iowa City. Organizers say the goal was to educate people about the conflict and the impacts the war has had on Palestinians. They also criticized President Biden and other U.S. politicians for their ongoing support for Israel. Lisa Arnold, an Iowa City native who spent more than a decade with her family in the West Bank, led the vigil. She shared her experiences living there and says she still knows people living in the Gaza Strip.
I would like people to learn more about Palestine, learn more about what's going on there, open your eyes to the oppression of the Palestinian people.
Members from the groups Veterans for Peace, Iowa City for Palestine, and Jewish Voice for Peace took part in the vigil. Medical experts are reporting a surge of flu cases and hospitalizations across the U.S. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says flu activity is high or very high in 2/3 of the country. The CDC estimates more than 7 million people have had the flu this season, with 73,000 patients hospitalized and 4,500 deaths. Health officials are encouraging people to get a flu shot if you haven't already. And the Iowa Hawkeyes will take on Tennessee on Monday. Kickoff is set for noon, and you can watch it on TV9. Be sure to tune in before the game for our Citrus Bowl pregame show starting at 9 a.m. Chelsea Brown and Jack Lito will join us live from Orlando for an hour-long special on the Hawkeye season so far and what to keep an eye on during Monday's game. We'll also have post-game coverage immediately after the game. Thanks for watching. Tune in to TV9 and KCRG.com for the latest updates and breaking news.